now coming from the Supreme Court here in South Carolina. The South Carolina State Supreme Court is on track to be all male for the first time in 35 years. This comes after the two women who were vying to replace the High Court's only female justice suddenly withdrew from the race Tuesday. News 19's Becky Buds is at the State House with more.
A three-way race to fill an upcoming vacancy on the state Supreme Court has been dropped to one. Judge Stephanie McDonald and Judge Aphrodite Konduros dropped out of the race within hours of it starting on Tuesday, leaving Judge Gary Hill as the only candidate in the election.
5 hours before the slate was clear, they withdrew so quickly. Why did they withdraw so quickly? That would be my question.
Having an all-male Supreme Court is very disconcerting. We are going back more than 35 years.
Justice K Hearn, by law, had to retire from full-time work after turning 72. The race to fill Hearn's seat was put in the spotlight after she penned the court's decision to throw out the fetal heartbeat law, which banned abortions at around 6 weeks. Democratic Representative Todd Rutherford is a member of the Judicial Merit Selection Commission, a group of 6 lawmakers and 4 attorneys who screen judicial candidates.
This is the first time I've ever seen a ruling to deal with abortion on the state level. But now we're going to make it a litmus test, and not only that, we're going to use it to push women out of the process.
Republicans like Senator Josh Kimbrell, who pledged support for Hill, say the decision had nothing to do with gender.
At the end of the day, the direct question wasn't asked. I would say that we certainly looked at their record, where they've stood on issues in the past, where have they ruled in the past, where you could sort of interpret where they may come down.
In South Carolina, lawmakers, not voters, elect judges, including to the state Supreme Court. Assistant Judge Clary, who served in the House for 6 years, has scrutinized and tried to change.
When the ultimate decision is being made by the General Assembly, I don't think that the General Assembly should have its hands on the process prior to that time.
The election to choose Hearn's replacement by all 170 members of the legislature is scheduled for February 1st. Reporting at the State House, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
Well, according to the Brennan Center for Justice, this would make South Carolina the only state with an all-male Supreme Court. Now, Chief Justice Don Beatty turns 72 next year and then will have to retire in 2024. He is the only minority on the High Court.